I book an appointment?
Nah, no appointments needed.
Family, welcome back to another episode of No Appointments Needed. I'm here with my dog,
B Sanders, aka B Money.
Uh-huh.
And also I like to introduce my man,
Big Phil, aka Huncho Cuts. And today we are with Miss DJ HALE, the one and only.
One and only.
Yes.
Pensacola's finest.
Uh-huh.
So we got a few questions for DJ HALE tonight, for y'all to get to know her, for us to get to know her a little bit more, and we're gonna jump right into it.
Uh-huh.
So without further ado,
let's get started.
yes, sir.
Okay.
How you feeling tonight?
I'm good. I'm tired. I've been
That's
working all day.
Ain't
Yeah.
nothing wrong with
And
that. man.
exactly, it's a good time. It's a good time.
Yes.
All right, so my first question to you, right? What political opinion everyone has but you disagree with? Now, for y'all that don't know, she's more than a DJ. She is across the board, to tell you the truth. She's everywhere. She got her finger in everything.
A philanthropist, everything.
She
That right?
she's a go getter, B Money.
Yeah.
She a go getter.
Hard-working woman now.
Oh yeah, man. You said that right,
Oh,
B
stop.
Money. You said that right. Yeah,
woman, brother.
man. So
Political opinion that people don't agree with.
yeah, what's a political opinion? Matter of fact, can you get people, because they that's the 1st question I asked, and it's kind of random. Can you give them a little bit about your background in that area?
Yeah. So I am. Excuse me. Ugh. Grape juice.
That right?
So I started doing community organizing in 2014.
Okay.
So I'm pretty deep off in the game of doing community organizing. I started off obviously at home in Pensacola. It was during the height of Black Lives Matter. When my youngest son was born, he was born 2 days before Mike Brown was murdered in Ferguson.
Whoa.
So I was in the hospital watching the riots go on in
Right.
Ferguson. And I'm watching the background because these are people that had already been following on social media.
Mhm.
And I had been wanting to be more vocal since Trayvon, honestly.
Okay.
Because crazy thing, so my oldest son was born in the era of Trayvon Martin.
Mhm.
So my kids really are the ones who it was like, all right, I can't rest and raise them without knowing I tried to change the world in some way for them.
Right.
And it got to start with Pensacola. So started off just doing, my first thing was a candlelight vigil. We did in honor of Mike Brown.
Okay.
It was 6 people there. The next time I organized a rally where we actually talked about the issues, and it was probably 150 people there.
Oh, that's
Huge
dope.
step.
And
Yeah.
people were doing stuff at the MLK statue, but that was really where I
Right.
got started getting everybody to get
Yeah.
together and do stuff right there
Okay.
for
for
sure.
vigils and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm deep, and so going from that, I went into national organizing. I didn't want to touch voting and stuff like that because when I first got into it, I was like, oh, voting, I don't want to endorse candidates, none of that.
Mhm.
All of them crooked, all of this
Right.
and that.
Right.
But I learned along the way that it was important for us to actually be a part of the
Most
voting
definitely.
structure.
Correct.
Like, it is a weapon that we have to be able to use, which is why it's attacked so much. It's being
Mhm.
attacked right now.
Right.
And so that's when I started getting more into learning about it, and I ended up running for office for State House.
Mhm.
I'm actually even though I am, I'm a registered Democrat. I am a state committee woman for the Democratic Party for Florida, so I represent Escambia County.
Tune in. Tune in.
I'm still kind of like a darling sweetheart of the local, like, political
Right.
scene of
Yes.
anybody Republican, no party affiliated people, Democrats, like, because I know how to work across the aisle type stuff with everybody.
Right.
I just want Pensacola to be better. So that's
Like
that's
that.
my thing. I did national organizing. I helped people come up and help talk to their political officials about
Yeah.
stuff they wanted changed in their homes. And then I finally was like, all right, I just need to be at home and do this for a little while longer.
Okay.
Heck
So,
Like that.
yeah.
That was good.
Right
So a political opinion, I don't think necessarily is one that people don't agree with. I think as a Democrat, there's some people who don't agree with being gun lovers.
Yeah.
Right.
And I am one. Like I'm a Southern black
And
woman.
that's
Everybody get
crazy
one.
because, bro, a gun don't move.
Nuh-uh.
You can set a gun on the floor or the table. It ain't
Yeah.
gonna shoot. It ain't gonna cock. It ain't gonna
It
nothing.
ain't gonna
Yeah.
look at
So
you,
it ain't the
man.
gun physically. It's the
That
people
person.
with the
It's
physical
not.
gun.
I believe in what, guns rights activists do and say when they're talking about some of the restrictions that need to be put into place to make us safer and things like that.
Yeah.
I can agree with those things.
Right.
I do not go that far where I say just take all of them away and we'd be
Right.
okay. I'm a guns.
Because you know what's crazy? It's crazy that it's like a lot of our laws are contradictory.
Yeah.
Very.
Because we got right to bear arms,
Mhm.
but you really can't bear arms legally without the license or without a
Listen.
certain age. You get what I'm saying? It's like marijuana is legal, but it ain't legal
It ain't
federally. So
Mhm.
it's
Mhm.
illegal but legal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's crazy. You get what I'm saying?
They put you in a box.
Yeah.
A lot of our laws put you in a box of what you can do, what you can't do.
Right.
Even with if you're not careful, and I do feel like they did this to trip us up in the state of Florida. You can have a gun, you can
Mhm.
have a concealed gun without having a permit or anything.
Right.
But if they catch you having that next to somebody who does have a permit, you get in trouble.
Crazy.
That's part of the
I didn't
law.
know that. You know what I'm saying?
And I carry because I got the license.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Mhm.
crazy.
So there's a lot of things that somebody
Right.
told me the other day. They was like, if you took 75 black people downtown, suited and booted up, just to march with their concealed carry and everything like that, so much shit would get changed. I was like, it would, but it'd be putting a lot of us in danger. And so
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh,
with
yeah.
Why
that
you
type
say
of
that?
stuff.
Wait, why you say that?
It would put a target on our backs in a way of like, we already see law enforcement boost up when we're doing peaceful protests. I would never take people out being
Knowing
armed,
they got guns on
knowing, yeah, like
Legal
telling
or
them
not.
we're going outside and we're flexing our right because
Yeah.
they gonna go and find those loopholes like I just talked about
Yeah.
Yep.
to get as many folks off the street.
And now we
type
look like
thing.
straight out of Compton.
Yeah.
Exactly.
In front of the
man.
studio on the ground.
Exactly.
Crazy. So
Get your license.
Yeah,
got to get them L's,
get
man.
them.
Be
Don't
safe.
even care about what they talking about. That wasn't made for us.
Right. So when it comes to the political side,
Mhm.
do you feel it's harder for women to be in that position? And do you also feel or not feel that we should have more women in higher positions?
I do feel like we should have more women in higher positions.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like how when women are in higher positions of power, period, they're still expected to mommy everybody.
Yes.
Because that's what we see, and we see it across the board.
Yeah,
See,
right.
women that are CEOs, they're expected to mommy people.
Yes.
I don't care what nobody say. Black women as bosses get a bad rap because they're expected to mommy everybody instead of being hard and actually
Right.
do
Right.
do the fair thing. And that's
Yeah.
why people be like, oh, the worst I've ever had was a black woman, because your expectation was that you was gonna go in there and be able to get over on her.
Yeah, correct.
You know?
Okay.
So I think just period. But women in politics is super important, and we should have more women in politics. I just don't like that when they're in there, they're expected to change and be different when men are allowed to just be,
right.
whatever.
Yeah. That right. Yeah. How we come.
How we come. It was a judge, man. This is crazy. I don't know if y'all heard about it. It was a black lady judge. I think they was in Georgia,
Mhm.
and she got caught having sex with like a chief deputy or something like that. Somebody
Oh, that's
high
real.
ranking.
I see. So
That
was
really
real?
happened.
Well,
I
they
don't
was
think the video
Okay.
that everybody hears is
Boy,
real.
hey,
I don't think she
that
did.
woman was
She was
screaming for
screaming
their
Jesus.
life.
So you talking about when she was walking down the hallway or something?
Yeah, that's the
that
video.
was- I just seen that.
I don't
that.
think the video
Listen,
I
is
don't think it was
real,
real, but
but
Well, if it is,
the thing that
Uncle Land
happened
Wood.
is actually,
Uncle Land Wood, boy.
but the actual issue happened. And when I look at comments of what people are saying, they're like, I mean, he's straight, he did his thing, but she had no did. And I'm like,
but that's wrong. It's same
if
situation.
it's wrong, if they both
Yeah.
wrong, they both wrong. They
Right.
both sit in high positions
Yeah.
that affect people. They had
Mhm.
no business doing that on the clock. And if they're married, I think they said that they were married, so
Yeah.
they was like, you wrong. Period.
Right.
Don't
right.
put her on a higher pedestal and type stuff. She wasn't his boss. She was his
Exactly.
equal. You know, all of that. That's
Yes.
what we deal with when we talking about going to the
and
political
that's
realm as
big
women.
because like you say, as a man, you can have 17 baby mamas and you the man.
Mhm.
But a chick that got 7 kids, she a hoe.
Mhm.
Oh, she don't know how to keep her legs closed. She don't know this, but men don't either.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So it really is not a difference. It's just seen differently.
Yeah.
But just like men are nymphos, some of them, you have women that are
You
nymphos
do.
that just enjoy the pleasure of it. You
Mhm.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not saying you sleeping with every man, but you may have your 2 or 3 that tickles your fancy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No different than a liquor, a certain drug. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like people be
Yeah.
on multiples. What's wrong with a multiple?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
what's
really-
up? What you got? What you got
So-
next, Big Phil?
I am so curious, right?
Mm-hmm.
As y'all know, there's a lot of DJs out there. There's a lot.
A lot of DJs. Hey, real quick though. Hey, most
DJs.
definitely shout out to DJ Hill. Shout out to DJ Spine.
Hey,
we
Spine
coming,
the
we
Prince.
coming now.
Dog Frank 3X.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
DJ Thread.
And
Oh,
I don't really know many more. Sammy Pensacola, you know what I'm saying?
yes, Sammy Sam.
DJ Chandler,
Yep, Chandler.
Ziggy.
Ziggy.
Who else?
Swole.
Who I'm missing? Swole.
Got Swole.
Who else? I'm
DJ
missing?
Salt.
DJ Salt. That's
Gotta
who I
put my
think,
goat
DJ
out there.
Salt. Hey,
DJ
shout out
Nico
to
Suave.
Nico Suave.
DJ Supernova, my mentee, my girl.
Minty. Oh no, hey, but hold
My
up.
mentee. She gonna
Head
be
of the
better than
game.
me. And all the ahead of the
Head
game,
of the game,
DJs.
now.
Come on
We
now.
got the head man.
Yeah.
The head
DJ
man.
Neutron.
DJ Neutron.
DJ
shout out to
Whip It,
all DJs
All of them.
in Pensacola.
DJ Milk. I love you,
DJ
cousin.
Mills, dog,
Mills.
I ain't
Yep.
trying to purposely forget nobody, but it's a few of y'all.
It's a
And
lot
I'm
of
trying to go right now. And you know, it's almost like an argument. You can't think of everything right
Man,
now.
we
But hey,
appreciate your time.
every DJ in Pensacola, shout out to y'all, man. Your avenue, R&B, rap, country, smooth rock, whatever you play, whatever you hold down, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all keep it going, man.
All right. Where we at? Yeah, that's a
I know
huge
I'm
shout
just
out,
going,
boy.
man, this quick, but I had
Oh,
to show
yeah,
the
okay.
love to the home team,
So-
Pensacola, man.
You being a woman DJ,
Mm-hmm.
how did you see a lot of people treating you differently than the man DJ? Like, was it a harder come up for you, or was it kind of easier to get into the game?
It wasn't easy.
Wasn't easy at all.
It wasn't nowhere near easy.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I ain't going to cut you off, Haley, but when I went to school with Hale, a DJ was not what I thought she would be. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's not real.
Right.
It's not
right, but she
DJ
fine.
What you expect from a DJ is a dude. You expect that. You wouldn't expect a woman scratching that board. You get what I'm saying? So tell us the challenges you had to go through to actually get where you are.
I actually remember people just literally not taking me seriously.
No.
Like I had to get over this. I would not call myself a DJ for like the first year or two. I was calling myself a vibe curator.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm just a vibe curator.
Okay.
Like I'm just out here because
That was
when
over
I would
people's heads.
I would say
It's a
something
decent
to
name,
people
huh?
and I would be like, y'all know I'm a DJ. It'd be like, haha, yeah, that's right, you a DJ. And I'm like, I have more equipment than these niggas been booked.
Step
I own
your game
all
up.
my
Step your game
equipment.
Yeah,
Right.
hey, step your game up. And
You
if
know-
you need to rent it, holla at my
Yeah,
girl.
I really, for real though. I'm like, they don't take me serious.
Yeah.
So I didn't fight to get put in front of folks.
Mhm.
So at first, and it would be stuff that would happen in the very beginning. Stuff would happen like I would get booked for a gig from like a friend, somebody we went to school with or something like that. And then the other guy DJs would come and they just take over my gig. Yeah, I get paid, which is cool, but it's like I had a vibe going. I knew what I wanted to do, and y'all just kind of y'all came and took over. And then if I said something, it would be, "Oh, you all in your feelings. You gotta get out your feelings. You can't be like that." Knowing good and well, if anybody did that to them, they would literally want to fight. They want to take my
chair. No, you can't take it. What? No, that's like taking my clippers.
You want to take my chair? You want, man? Look here, I feel you on that.
And I love DJing. Like, please understand, it is. I started DJing because I needed an outlet. It is my therapy. I love telling stories. I love uplifting people. I love seeing people happy. Like, so somebody coming in, especially in the early days when I'm still figuring it out, and here we come. We here. We did. Okay, no, nigga. And I used to get mad, but I'm not like really I don't mind altercations. I'm a person who's like, if it's gonna waste my time, then whatever. So I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I feel how I felt. All right, we're not gonna escalate it though no more. That's whatever.
You know, get to the high.
What categories do you focus on? Is it more like R&B, is it hip hop, or jazz?
So I'm an open format DJ, so I do all genres, literally. But the most put in front of me is R&B and hip hop because I'm a radio DJ, and the genre on the radio. 106? Yep. R&B, hip hop, some Afro beats. 107.3 the beat. Sorry.
Okay,
107.3. 106 is Sunshine, or used to be Sunshine.
Right.
But 107.3 the beat, Mondays at 5:00. Y'all tune into the Queen's Mix.
Believe that.
But that's what I focus on. But I really do everything. This Saturday, I have it's Miami Vice themed. Okay. And it's EDM bass. Miami bass. It's gonna be a whole bunch of, but it's more so. It's just that pump.
Yeah.
So I get to do that. I have so much fun doing that. Is that
your first time playing? No. Okay.
I do that genre all the time with some of the more underground alternative like EDM DJs. So I'm part of like their crew of hanging out with them, and they put me on every now and then because I like to play Jersey club music. I get to do my remixes and stuff. It's so much fun. Okay. So I've been doing that with them for a few years because I love playing with it. And that's some of the stuff, that's the ways I taught myself was playing with all the different genres. I just did a gospel party.
Oh, now that's dope. Hey, but it's a lot of gospel music out there that sound like R&B music.
It do.
And it's gospel.
But I even did I had a 90th birthday party and she wanted to play gospel music. And I turned them up off nothing but gospel. Old school gospel, man. What? She was lit.
Hey, that little leg get to go.
Baby, I played Cool and Water.
Oh, you got to play Cool and Water.
What?
She was touched, anointed.
Once I got to we time traveled with it. You know what I mean?
You can't be there.
Gospel. People will hire me in the church to actually do remixes with gospel. I think it's a video of me doing like Not Like Us with some the Not Like Us beat with some Kendrick or something. Yeah. Either way, it's stuff that come off the dome too.
Right.
So I just be in the moment and be like,
feeling it, you know what I'm saying?
Let's just throw this together. Let's do this. Right. So I do some of everything. Rock. I got I'm doing the punk rock prom.
Right. The punk rock. Okay.
I'm doing the punk rock prom. Yes. So it's going to be all emo and rock music. Yeah. That's also at Betty's. It's on the... Child, don't give me the line. My whole weekend, all my weekends filled up.
She booked.
She up. She up.
That one's the 27th.
You bet the book in.
Tune in to Punk.
June 27th, Punk Rock Prom.
June 27th, Punk Rock Prom.
PENSACOLA, baby.
Hey, man.
Tighten up.
What do you say? So, Big Cola win.
That's it,
right?
What do you say?
So, before we cut to commercial break, I got one more question for you, stemming from your radio station endeavors. What was your excitement as far as initially getting the call, and once you got there to even start your first day, what were you jittery? Were you? I know you was pumped and psyched for it, but like, what was your experience just even having that as
Yeah.
a extra oomph to your collage of DJing?
Man, I was so nervous
Mm-hmm.
because I don't actually do it live. I record it, I send it to the station manager, and she puts it on. So, and I get a chance to listen back live, all of that.
Oh, so when I wrote you that day, you was already.
I was done.
Hey, I sure wrote. I said, "Boy, you cutting up."
People love it, and I don't mind. Please tell me about it. Make me feel good.
Yeah, cutting up.
That very first one, I was so nervous. Not only because it has to be radio edited music, right? The drops and everything need to be just right. Like when my name drops in there, I need it to be the right way. If somebody shouts me out and I put it on the radio, it got to drop. So that very first day, I was like, I tried to listen to other people, and I'm like, they don't sound like me though, and I really don't know what I'm doing. But the station manager who put me on, she said, I need you. I don't need nobody else. Like, what you do, your mix is what's important to this.
Yes.
I need a HALE mix.
You standing out,
so,
man.
Hey,
DJ
HALE,
man.
man. Life is HALE. Y'all better tap in, man. So look, with that being said, we're gonna cut to a quick commercial break, and we're gonna slide right back to y'all, man. We're back from commercial break with the lovely lady, straight out of Pensacola, DJ HALE. Life is HALE. The first female of Head of the Game.
First lady ahead of the game, DJ.
First lady. Hey, when you the first, in the words of Ricky Bobby, if you ain't first, you last.
Well, I told Supernova she the platinum princess.
That's right. Hey, the platinum princess, baby. I love it. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get back into it, man. In the Life of HALE edition, we here, it's right now. So when we left off, we talked about you as far as starting your music career within the radio station, and just a little bit about yourself politically. So you are the vice chair of the Association of Social Workers. What got you started in the whole steps, events, just being a part of the social work dynamic?
Yeah.
That was most important to you. Whether did you come in to not necessarily to change certain things, but did you feel like it was something you could step into to make a change somewhere in there as far as something you wanted to do?
Our National Association of Social Workers, the West Florida unit, we're small but mighty, right? There are a lot of social workers, Black social workers in Escambia County and Santa Rosa. And so our new chair is Black woman. She's a professor. She's amazing. I had been getting to know her a lot more, and she was like, you being the vice chair would just like really do it. Like, we could really go up, because then we'll be able to reach more people, more of the social workers that you already know, because I network a lot. I talk to a lot of people. So I really did step into that with the hopes of just being able to bring to the table to change and really empower them, because social work, the reason why I even started into social work was because of its ethics and values. It was ethics and values I already lived by, because I was a community organizer. I believe in advocating for people, advocating for change, stepping up and speaking up for people. Just it was a lot of things that just really was about empowerment and changing the community. And so I was like, I was called to be a social worker. Like, there's no way around
That
it.
name
There's
was
nothing
ringing.
else.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So stepping into that was like, all right, the next step has to be if they accept my leadership, then I'm able to do it. And I'm just getting started, right? Like I'm
Right.
freshly it's only been like 2 months that they voted me in. So I'm
Okay.
still getting my feet wet and
Recently.
learning.
All right.
Very recent. But also part of the reason why I think people are like cool with it. I was the social worker of the year for the whole state of Florida in 2024.
Okay. Oh yeah, shout out to Pensacola, boy. Hey, y'all better step y'all game up.
Pensacola,
You hear me?
So because I showed up like that, a lot of people are like, nah, if HALE says she gonna do it, she gonna get it done, she gonna do it.
Yeah.
I've shown my work. So I think that it was a no-brainer. I have way too much going on to be able to be Dr. Jenny Reed right now. I can't be the chair, but I can help.
Right.
I could be an influence. I can let people know it is okay to trust us to be, your advocate as a social worker also.
Right. Okay.
I like that.
I like that.
So, I like this question because you live 2 different lives.
I do.
That's 2 different lives.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You feel me? How are you able to put that flip switch on? Like, let's just say all day you were dealing with politics, you were dealing with folks, you were dealing with everything.
Mm-hmm.
Then come nightfall, you a whole nother person. Are you what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
Oh, she a Libra. I thought she, because Gemini's got that.
We had this discussion, but we ain't gonna go there.
How are you able to maintain that switch and not get exhausted? I love DJing, but God, let them deal with these folks all day. Now I gotta go turn these folks. I gotta give out more. How are you able to maintain that?
One, I did start having to build in a lot of boundaries.
Okay.
For myself, like my time got to be my time because I also have kids. I also have a partner, right? Like that man be like, "Hey, Sunday's mine."
Right.
Yeah. So, but I had to build in some boundaries. I learned that over the years. I learned that from organizing, right?
Right.
But also, I don't think that I'm very different as a person, as a DJ, than I am as a social worker during the day.
Okay.
I actually relate them to and say that they're doing the same work. They're all doing healing work. They're all advocating in some sort of way. Yeah. Whether it is when I'm DJing, I'm creating safe spaces for people to be able to be together. When I'm doing individual social work, I'm creating a safe space for somebody to just be with me and work through some issues that they have or figuring out resources to keep them safe. If I'm doing politics, I'm doing advocacy work, I'm creating a safe space for the world. Okay. So I don't really see it as I had to change. I do get tired, don't get me wrong. Like today is I start off early in the morning, make sure kids, everything good. Right. I go to work, it's crisis after crisis after crisis. I might be here, I might be Milton. I go work in the jail twice a week sometimes. Sometimes. Twice a week I go into jail and do assessments. So I'm dealing with my jail clients. I'm helping somebody get into housing because they're breaking down. Today, I show up later at work, like there's crisis after crisis, and then at the end of the day, it's like, I still gotta do mom stuff. So where was I? I was at Brownsville doing orientation for summer camp. Right. So I have to figure out what's the thread to all of it. The thread to all of it is that I am doing the things I'm supposed to do, but I am also making this world safe, and everything that I do is all intentional.
So, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say it's all intentional, and I lead with love. That's
right.
Do you feel like when you say you're making the world feel more safer, do you feel like that's what holds you ground? Because it's like, I'm not just doing this for no reason. I actually see a change. That's what's keeping you. A lot like in barbering, when it's slow and stuff like that, we kind of feel like we need to drift off. But
I don't.
This is
I'm different.
But in the barber game, because I did it at first, it was slow and I was kind of feeling like I wasn't making a big difference. But when I got more into it, I would see constant people come and I would see their expression when they hit that corner. Hey, I'm ready to get a cut. You know what I'm saying? So I know that feeling, seeing that smile, like, all right, I did something good today, and I made these folks feel easy. It got to be rewarded.
Man, yes, that actually is what keeps me grounded, connected to my community. A lot of people, I specialize in incarcerated individuals and going into them prisons and jails to work. It is one of my favorite places to go into work. Escambia County, because I've lived here my whole life. I go in and I see at least 5 people I know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You feel me? Like, I walked in the other day, somebody said, we went to high school together. I said, we sure did. He was like, so what? I was like, you just got to get on my schedule, XYZ. I'll be back so I can help you with transitioning out. Like, I love going in there and being able to sit there and tell somebody, I'm going to see you, next time I see you, you're going to be out.
Yes,
that's strong right there.
That
some
is,
people
bro.
lose hope in
and
that.
so the people who see me, and every word has traveled.
23 B,
man.
You get 1 hour.
22, they let you out twice.
Oh,
you get out earlier in the day between like 11, well, between 10 and 12ish, 11 and 1, give or take, or 12 and 3, and then you put back up until like 10 that night to about 11 or 11:30. Then you back in there, you get breakfast 3, 4 in the morning, you don't get back out to about 11. So yeah, you only get out twice.
I'm allergic to prison anyway.
No, that's jail.
Oh, jail, prison. I'm allergic to both of them anyway.
Yeah, that's regular jail. Yeah. So, and word has traveled through the pods, right? The women, men pods. They like, when you see her, that means you finna be getting So everybody smile when I walk in now. And that makes me feel good.
Right.
Man, walking in and somebody being like, DJ, I tell you what, I walked in, somebody was like, DJ Hale. I was like,
right.
Don't tell you. But they play me on the radio in there. The funniest thing happened. I walked in a pod one day, and somebody was like, "Oh yeah, she with the state attorney. They just try to figure out who I'm with, what I'm doing. I ain't got my badge and stuff on from community health. She with the state attorney. I'm just listening. I'm like, I'm thinking about my business." And somebody say, "Man, that's DJ Hale. She a social worker." I bust out laughing. Was like, man, y'all so freaking funny. Y'all so funny. Right. But it makes me feel good to know that my incarcerated people, no matter what they did to get in there, when they getting out and stuff like that, I could put a smile on their face even when I come in there.
Oh,
just being there just a little while. Yeah. So it's stuff like that. It does. It keeps me grounded. It keeps intentional. That's why I love being a mom. I love people don't even know. I love being in my house. I love homemaking. I love being like, all right, I got your supplies together. We gonna get the house together. I love it. I love every bit of it because I'm connected. Yeah. I love being connected to my family. I was just raised to be connected to community and take care. Like everybody is a part of my community. My dad's side of the family is from Wedgwood. Sure. We had the first house in Wedgwood. My grandparents.
Right?
They had the very first house in Wedgwood, and for the longest time, anybody could walk into their door. They had their door open for everybody. My granddaddy was neighborhood watch, all of that. So I was raised to just be like this.
Okay. You know,
honestly. I love that.
Before we go on, man, shout out to the moms that's keeping the house together. Man.
Keeping that home together, boy.
Y'all.
Yes, sir.
Grandmama, big mama, big mamas, all of y'all, man.
Yeah,
we appreciate y'all, man.
You know what? Don't talk about my mom.
We appreciate y'all, man.
So you're a Gallery Night board member.
I am.
And as well as that, you're your own Soul
Step Solutions. Yep.
Of Soul Stepper Solutions. So how does that feel being the owner of that as far as creating it, thinking about it, drawing people into it? And also, what is the impact that you're trying to put forth for people that go to Gallery Night?
Okay, good question. Soul Step was created from a need that I saw being a clinician.
Okay.
So a lot of times when you do therapy for a certain amount of time.
Right.
And you either phase down and phase out, and they'll be like, you've had enough therapy. Or the flip side is you are scared to go do therapy, so you don't know where to even start to get into there.
Right.
Soul Step was created to be right in the middle, right between being your homegirl versus being an actual therapist.
Correct.
It's being able to sit down with somebody, tell them how you feel, and they be somebody that's knowledgeable enough to say, you need to go back to therapy, baby. You need a higher level of care.
So it's like a pre-therapy to see like if you need to go to therapy route or if it's something that I could really kind of implement.
It's something I can help you with.
Right.
Yeah, if it's just venting, you just need to get some stuff off your chest. A lot of people really just got to stop holding it in. Like we create.
It's tough.
When we hold, I'll tell y'all this. I stopped treating like people wanting to fuss or holding stuff back from talking to people when I found out that I can make myself sick doing it. Holding things in creates autoimmune diseases. The more you hold things in, women do it the most because we just gotta take it, bear it. We don't want to hear nobody's mouth. We just gotta get it done and keep going. And I still struggle with it.
Yeah.
But you piss me off. I'm gonna find the right way to tell you because I'm not gonna be sick next week. I got kids to take care of.
You know, it's crazy to just kind of elaborate off of that. I think nowadays a lot of people, which myself as well before, like you feel like going to therapy, like, well, they're just gonna tell me something off what I'm telling them. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But also a lot of people feel like, and it's hard to trust somebody with information.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're in a position to where you are really trying to help someone. Don't tell me your business so I can go call my homegirl and talk about you. But that's what a lot of people are scared of because it's like you have close friends, you have people that you think are close friends, and then before you know it, Tom, Dick, and Harry know your business.
Absolutely.
And you ain't even got no solution to it. They just know about it spreading it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's great because, like you say, it gives you a balance of, well, if I'm not sure about therapy, this is a starting point.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? Yep. So that's real dope. And I ain't gonna lie, I thought Soul Stepper solution was goddamn dancing.
Well, what's so crazy is that I created Soul Step. You got the SOLE Soul Steppers, the 850 Soul Steppers. And I was like, man, we should be doing stuff together.
Right. Hey, look, you got problems, do your little dance, come talk to me.
Because there's so many different ways. So I do sessions with music a lot of times.
Yes.
And I create what I love doing. I love creating aids for people to help them. So like I do journaling sessions. I'll create a journal for you that has specialized questions, and then I have a playlist that go with it. We got a whole Spotify, Apple Music for Soul Steps. You can go listen to our playlist.
So you create like pretty much a diary with music connected for therapy to help you with the questions to kind of mentally get you grounded and not have so much anxiety. A lot of people have these panic attacks.
Yes.
That's dope.
Yeah. Right now I have what's out right now. I have two things: Rhythms of Resilience, which is my very first journal I did. Okay. But it helps you build affirmational playlists. So playlists that's gonna keep you up, let you journal about how you feel in that day, and it's just building that. It's one after the other. It's the same thing for 30 days for you that you can do that. You would have cut up. And then I got the remix.
Burning CDs.
Boy, what? If I would have knew who I was back in 8th grade,
like affirmation CDs, bro. Come on, tough, DJ here. You already know. So many people do these affirmations. You talking about I can pop a CD.
So it's on my bucket list to do guided meditations and stuff and put it on Spotify and YouTube, all of those. That's eventually, that's it. I'm trying to help us regulate our nervous system because it is so much we deal with every single day. And if we just get just a little bit of time each day, honestly, can change so much for a lot of people.
That's dope. So listen.
Hold on, before we cut. I do, because I've always been curious of this.
Okay. Hey, he curious, so we finna get this curiosity up out of him. Let go.
Gallery night.
Yes, let's talk about gallery night.
What does that mean for Pensacola? Because I didn't know nothing about gallery night until I probably graduated from high school, which was 22
You
or
was born in
21.
2017.
Yeah, we ain't, So, what does gallery night mean for Pensacola, and how has it grown? Because now you got barbecues at the park now.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
But gallery night still has its place, right? So gallery night was created as a hub for artists, like our local artists, visual artists, to be able to just set up, sell their things, display culture.
Okay.
That's really what it was about.
So it wasn't about selling pictures?
Huh? Yes, did I just say?
Okay. Oh yeah.
Local artists.
But listen,
Not music artists.
I'm thinking about music. Hey, forgive me, but listen, my moment.
Yeah.
But I was like, wait.
But it was about being able to have that diverse feel, that feel of like that's why they allow people to have music and stages on different corners, things like that, because we really didn't have that going on in Pensacola. No. And then at some point, I mean, if we being completely real, like white folks snapped when they came up with gallery night, because we didn't. We did not have anybody taking advantage of that. And then we started seeing other people crop up and be like, I think I could do it better. Or I could do this, or I could do that. Mm-hmm. And it's like, cool, utilize downtown, really do that. So gallery night being once a month, and then we started seeing we do themes. So every month we have a theme. Mm-hmm. And every board member gets 2 themes out of the year that they get to organize.
Okay.
Mine is March, which is dancing in the streets, and Juneteenth.
That's right. So
yeah.
in a question on that before we do cut the break,
mm-hmm.
A lot of us,
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying,
mm-hmm.
feel like gallery night isn't for us
mm-hmm.
because we have this stigma. Downtown don't want black
folks
of Pensacola that live here
mm-hmm.
in their culture down there.
Mm-hmm.
So what has your experience been, if you've had any negative and or positive experiences being on the board, but as well as seeing the dynamic of gallery night evolve?
Yeah. Now that I am on the board and I get to see behind the scenes, the board members want us down there. Mm-hmm. They want us to enjoy the diversity, the culture. They want us to sign up to perform. Mm-hmm. They want us down there. They have to have it regulated. So mm-hmm. you might see PPD show up doing stuff.
Right.
But a lot of times, what people don't know is it's the people who have businesses that are around that are actually affecting. It's not actually gallery night doing a lot of those things. And the city itself has done some stuff like gallery night is not owned by the city of Pensacola. Mm-hmm. I wasn't appointed to gallery night. I was voted by the board members. We are our own 501c3.
Okay.
So we pay fees to the city of Pensacola to operate.
That. Okay.
So people don't realize that when we're talking about, charges went up on being able to have a food truck, or this and that had to change because they changed the footprint. It wasn't on us. Right. It's on the people that run the city, and we have to listen to them to do a lot of stuff.
Because the city see the volume of people, and not saying the city is right.
It's increasing.
But the average person that has no business sense, they look at people.
Exactly.
And you're looking at, okay, it's 3,000 people down here, but realistically, it might be only 400 people eating. Mm-hmm. But you taxing this food truck because you see the people. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty dope. So without further ado, we're going to go to commercial break, and we're going to be right back. Believe that.
Family, welcome back to No Appointments Needed. I am your host, Big Huncho, aka Big Felt.
And I am B Sanders, aka B Money. And of course, we are here with the lovely Pensacola's own homegrown DJ L.
Uh-huh.
And this is the Life is Hell edition.
Yeah, man, I like that.
Yeah, so
I like that.
Yeah, man.
All right, so we're gonna get back into it, man. I know y'all enjoying the show. I know y'all listening because I see the hearts and stuff popping up on the screen.
Yeah.
But we're gonna skip past that. So, my question to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me read it. What in a political state, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is more important, low taxes or more government services? Now, besides food stamp and food stamps, WIC, I wouldn't say financial aid is a government service.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Besides those three, what do you feel can be more improved, or do you think low taxes is needed at this time?
So the thing about low taxes is there are low taxes for certain people already. We need to tax the rich more. Unfortunately, that's just what it is.
They got it.
It would literally balance out everything. We have billion-dollar corporations not paying no taxes. That's unheard of and ridiculous. But you got, I mean, I own my house, so like
Right.
property taxes
Thank you, Jesus.
is through the roof. All of it, so much. We're not taxing the correct people.
Correct.
So if it was the choice between which one we gonna take them taxes up to the right folks.
Exactly. Right people.
As far as services, because I specialize in getting people with services, there is a big overhaul that is needed around SNAP benefits and food insecurity.
Okay.
Absolutely. It's not that it's super hard for people to get it, but not only that is also state funding for healthcare. That is a very big thing to me, is that people don't have healthcare. I love working where I work. I work at Community Health Northwest Florida. We have a sliding fee scale for people who do not have health insurance. We also help people get health insurance.
Right.
And that's super important. That needs a whole overhaul. I think there should be Medicaid for everyone.
Right.
Everyone should be able to get Medicaid. We should have free health care across the board. Everybody should be able to get reliable, because the more healthier we are, and that includes dental and mental health, the healthier that we all are, the better our society is.
Correct.
Less people are going to be going, like my whole job that I do, the piece for going into the jail, is to take them into getting health care, because we are studying the fact that we can keep people out of jail if they're getting health care and social services.
Right.
Yeah.
So what are the steps? Because a few countries in this world, actually, if you work, you automatically have
absolutely
free health care and stuff like that. So as this city, our county commissioners, our governors, what would be possibly the steps for that to happen? And if you specifically don't know, because things change all the time, do you think we would ever get to that point, or could?
We could as a nation.
Right.
We could as a state, actually. Our governor declined Medicaid for everyone. He had the opportunity to make that a thing.
It's a money grab.
Let that sink in.
It's a money grab.
Exactly.
Let that sink
He
in. Whoever
declined
voted for that brother.
Yeah.
He
declined Medicaid for all. We could have put those things into play. Now, I will say one of the reasons why everybody know one of my mentors is Commissioner Lumen May. You say what you want to say about my commissioner.
Lumen, man.
You can say what you want to say.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that man cares about his constituents.
Sure.
Our kids would not have the orientation I just went to. Them kids would not have camps that are affordable in the Escambia County if it wasn't for Lumen. So he makes sure that he invests into making sure that community health, which is the only federally qualified healthcare facility that we have, has different fundings and opportunities so that more people can get health care. The closest thing we have to that Medicaid for all is having a healthcare facility like we have community health.
Right.
Because as long as you have a place where you could do a slide fee scale, there's income matches and things like that. we're able to expand so more people can get that health care.
Yeah.
So
That's dope.
it's like, all right, if we can't get actual insurance for all these people, at least they have a chance to see somebody and see competent people. And we got some good doctors.
Oh, for sure.
And we got some good therapists and stuff. And we got some good social workers. I was just saying, but seriously, that's how they, as long as they're investing. So like the city, you know, our mayor is up for re-election right now. So he gonna give us what we want, but we're getting a piece of the Baptist property, right? So that we could open, we could get healthcare back right there, right there outside of where Baptist, the old Baptist, shut down.
Okay.
Because now there's a healthcare desert if we don't put something there.
That's a good. I'm glad you said that. Real quick, Phil. I know you got a question, real quick, but why, if you can answer this, because just being a resident in Pensacola, why is it that they have, or we have as a city, so many closed down buildings? They don't do nothing with them. Nothing. They just sit there for years and years and years, and still you want to sell it for over 300 some thousand. But why don't they take the old Baptist over there by up the street right here by the old Crystals where they used to have job orientations and stuff? Why they don't give those buildings, or not even give, but make it to where the homeless can go there, because it's more than enough rooms, floors, space to house these people that y'all continuously, not y'all, but they continuously pull up on. And if you're allowing them to be on the street, why is you even bothering them to reprimand them about what they're doing? They're homeless, but you won't give them a spot to go. You get what I'm saying? That makes no sense, but we let buildings just dilapidate.
Yeah. It's all about money. It's all the money. We have organizations that are gatekeepers of things, and I don't say that in a negative way. Like they literally have been named the gatekeeper of certain funding and things like that. So if nobody steps up to claim and say, I have the money to match what they have in order to open and do this, then it's not going to get done.
So you gotta,
there's funding matches, yes. And
so they have the funding.
They have the funding.
You gotta have the same funds we got in order for this to even shape.
Yes.
And you're talking about, these ain't even my funds. I just work here.
Yes.
But I'm keeping these funds that I ain't even got in my own account.
Yes.
But you got to match it to make this happen.
Yes.
So what is the point of even having the funding? And then two, who is it going to? Is it sitting there? Are they getting it in their checks? Are they splitting it up 3, 4, 5, 6 ways?
It's going to other organizations. It's going to some of the same organizations over and over again.
But that's just almost as if like...
Which, not to say that those organizations are not doing good work and not doing the thing, but there needs to be an overhaul. There needs to be, and this is where I'm going to shout out Jermaine J. Williams, who is running for mayor.
Hey, shout out to Jermaine.
Jermaine has a plan on how we change this city budget to include more of what we can do to help get people housed, to help get people off the street, to help with substance use. There is an overhaul that has to be done. He knows where the grants are. He knows what's needed. And right now, our grants have been going towards buildings and things like that. And I won't lie. I mean, DC, I feel like DC a homie. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, you doing the things he know what he learned to do, but it is still not making the impact that it really needs. And it's not the intentional. It's still not the intentional of what we really need to make that mass change. Like you said, the old Career Source building could have been a new housing unit.
Right.
You got to hire the staff. You got to do this and that. And nobody want to come off them funds, but they do want to come off them funds to make more money down there on the water.
Right. But why have funds established for certain things?
Absolutely.
But you put a stipulation in place if whoever ain't got the money to do it, but yet we'll give these funds for this over here to the other organizations to do what they're doing. So we pretty much just chilling. Whoever we want, that's that gatekeeper. Whoever we want to give it to, or sound like we want to give it to, or make the best impression on us, then we'll give it to them. And I mean, me personally as a person, it's not right because I work every day. and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a homeless giver. I'm not. I stand up every day. I cut hair. I go to my second gig. I'm coaching. I got choir rehearsal. I got band rehearsal, and my money is valuable. Like my time. You ask me for $1 standing out here. You stand up here and sweet. I give you $1. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, but just that's in a man aspect. I mean, it's homeless women and homeless men, but from a man's point of view, like you should be out here getting it because it's hot outside. And if you're willing to stand there with a sign, walking back and forth, you might as well get a job where you walking back and forth down aisles or something. You know what I mean? So that's very interesting. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people really don't know how the political realm of things work.
Everything that we have is due to politics.
Yep.
Every vote that we make, every person that we entrust to be our leader, that we support and stuff, everything that we have service-wise in this community. Like I said, if we ain't vote for Lumen May continuously and let him do his thing, we would not have a summer camp for our children. That was affordable for them.
Agree. I most definitely agree. You got one more question?
Actually, I do.
Okay.
This kind of a goofy question.
Okay.
Because everybody has that one law they cannot stand. Everybody has that.
Yes, sir.
Everybody has that one rule they cannot stand.
Okay.
What law is there that irritates your soul? And if you could replace it, what would you put in that spot? What's
one law that I can't stand? I hate that weed is illegal. Does that count?
Yeah.
It makes not a lick of sense to me.
Because it helps people.
It helps people.
But anything that can hurt you is legal. But keep going.
Exactly. Not only that, but just like, and it's not goofy because I'm finna take it serious, right? Right. But just like, even when we legalize, think of the amount of people who have went to jail over petty amounts of weed. Like I remember sitting down with the Pensacola Police Department one time and them being like, actually, we can't stand pulling people over and taking them to jail for weed. So if y'all see somebody that has got locked up for a little small bit of weed, it's because that officer was on one that day. Because a lot of them be wanting to just let you go because they're like, this is stupid.
Right.
It's a waste of my time.
Yeah.
That's something that I learned by sitting down with the asses, right? So it irks my soul that this plant, which is technically legalized in different ways, is not just across the board legalized. Like the fact that we really did not vote to legalize marijuana in the state of Florida in 2024 because that was on the ballot in 2024 with me. With me and Kamala and Gay Valamine. We was all there.
Straight up.
We should have been down the ballot with it.
For real. So do you think if they legalize it, would they expunge the records based just off marijuana?
It would take advocacy work.
Because Chicago did it years ago.
Yeah. It would take us stepping up and being like, okay, now I need y'all to, if you're going to tax it, if you're going to put money on, you're going to tax it and get them people out of jail. Take them people out of prison. Help them start a new life. Get those pardons together. Let's do it. Because it don't make sense. And then when you think about people that, like, in 2018, was it 2018? Yes, 2018, we got Amendment 4 passed, which was people can vote even if they have a felony. Mm-hmm. After they get out of prison, they can get their voting rights back. So it's stuff like that is like, we could do it if we advocate for it. Mm-hmm. We just got to step up and be consistent and actually be like, yeah, there's a reason we got to get this done. If we legalize weed, I think that could be the next step of making sure people get out. They're not just sitting in there. They're not, And I mean, for me, that was a really big personal thing. I mean, they killed Tamar in 2018. No, sorry, in 2019. They killed Tamar Crawford because they smelled weed in his car.
Mm.
And that's how that situation even escalated. So it is that is one of the things that's important to me. Like, just legalize it. Stop
Yeah.
pulling up. Like, you don't even know the difference between medicinal and not medicinal anymore. Why are we
Right.
still sitting with this shit?
Okay.
It don't make sense.
Facts.
So yeah.
Okay. So before we most definitely wrap it up. It's been a great conversation.
Yes. Thanks for
Very
having me.
educational. And also I want to put out now, I want to do a women's mental health episode.
Let's
and I
do
want to have you back.
it.
I've
Yes.
been working on a men's one, but I want to do a women's one.
Would love to do it.
So I want to have you because you're in that source of work, and a couple of other women, one or two that's not, but also can speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I do want to also ask you before we get up out of here to give more information on the Pensacola Pack of you being a co-founder and a former national organizer with the Dream Defenders.
Okay.
And if you could give a little spotlight on both of them for the people who don't know, who have maybe heard, want to be interested in, and if it's for men and women or just women. So, and if you have any inspirational groups that younger women like yourself and are older can actually tap into.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. So, real quick, everything mental health stuff like that, Soul Step Solutions. Yeah, please go back to my business, Soul Step Solutions. I just offer here and there. Like, just come in, tap in with me with that. I got Lisa and Caroline who I'm mentoring to really like pick up so that we can do this peer work with people.
Yes.
PensaPax is with I Am Royalty Productions. It's a collaboration between the two of us. We this year will be our second annual book bag giveaway. We start early collecting funds and doing everything so that we can give away hundreds of book bags and all of the things that kids need, all the school supplies, right before school goes back. So that's what PensaPax is. It's a huge book bag giveaway.
We need
just
to collab
working. Yes. Yes.
Millie Pack, baby.
Yes. We would love to work together. So shout out to Andrea, I Am Royalty. That's my girl. Shout out to Hayes the Poet. You better motherfucking know it. Because Hayes is right there in the middle. Hayes has been my project manager for all types of things. And is helping with PensaPax and all the shows. We got some underground open mic shows and stuff coming up too. And then Dream Defenders is an organization that I did do national organizing with. They are still out there, so y'all can look Dream Defenders up. It's for men, women. It's a Black-led organization. If you are into social justice work, you want to learn more, then you can, just type them in. They have some great things online about what it means to show up and be a real advocate for your community. And then, just locally, now that I don't work for them anymore, but I still have the knowledge to go get them that I want to do locally with us. We're the 850 Civic Crew. Sometimes we just show up to these county commission meetings and city council meetings just to raise a little havoc. Remind y'all we see you. We still looking.
All day. For real.
So, yeah.
Okay, that's dope. So, before we do wrap it up, is there anything else that you would like to put out there? Just maybe advice, something uplifting, things you have possibly coming up. We can join you at, you know what I'm saying? Get some stuff popping.
She gonna make it here.
It's gonna be hell.
Believe that.
I have a lot coming up, right? Black Beauty Expo, Black Business Expo is coming up. This is all stuff in the month of June. Juneteenth Gallery Night, I'm planning it. It's a big party in the streets. It's going to be a cookout in the streets.
Where can they find you?
What size of Palisade? Yes.
Instagram.
Find me on Instagram and Facebook, DJ HALE, HALE, on both of them.
That's right.
And everything will be posted on there. I'm opening for Dej Loaf in August. I'm
Hey.
super excited. Y'all get your tickets. It's called Girls Trip. It's an all women's lineup. Dej
Okay.
Love, Tay Money, Blake.
Okay.
Bianca Clark is coming into
Where's
town.
gonna be at?
DJ Champ at Vinyl Music Hall.
Oh, in the
Yeah.
city.
In the city,
In the
baby.
city, big money.
Yeah.
We
We gonna have a
yeah, all that. Yeah, tap in,
time.
man.
NASCAR, shout out to NASCAR putting me on. I'm so excited about that. I'm out here in these underground streets. I'm throwing a block party in July
Okay.
the 19th.
July the 19th.
July the 19th, yes. People, I need y'all to get registered to vote. I have a special gift for you if you register to vote when you come to my block party.
Hey, get
Hey,
you
man, we
a
shutting
hell
it
up,
up, man. We giving it hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, without further ado, most definitely, it was a pleasure for us to be able to have the one and only, the first lady
Can I book
of
an
many
appointment?
things
No,
and not the
no
last.
appointments needed.
DJ Hale, my good friend, grew up with her,
Yep.
went to school with her, pops, family, great people to know. Tap in with DJ Hale for information. As a woman, this is the route you want to go. If you need some mental help, and not saying you got a problem, but you might just need to express something.
Well,
Just
baby.
Tap in, man. She has organizations, she has resources for men and women. So don't be scared.
We
There's
ain't
nothing
judging.
wrong with it. It ain't no judgment here. You got anything else, Big Phil?
We all got issues.
That's right.
Let's get them fixed.
Got
Let's get them
to
worked
fixed,
on.
man.
That's it, man.
Because life can be hell, baby.
Life can be
hell.
hell.
So without further ado, we
Nah,
signing
no
out.
appointments needed.